Well, howdy ho, Stampers. Deb Valder here, your Fun Stampers Journey Coach, and today I'm going to highlight some of our brand new strip dies. They are found in our Bloom This Way catalog, which is good from January to March 2017. And in this book, we have a bunch of our new little dies. They're called strip dies. I'll show them to you in just a second, but this is what they look like. We also have one that is a heart die that is also a strip die. And they're very versatile because we do have that extra strip inside there, the extra cutout. So this one right here is our heart strip die. Let me just show you a card that is made with that one. So this would be our heart strip die, and the nice thing about this is you can use it in two different ways because it has, let me show you, a front and a back, or a frame around it, and the standalone with it. You can cut them out a couple different ways. So for this card right here, what I did, and that would be this card right here, what I did was I took my base card, I laid this on here, and I just ran it through my Amaze machine. All right, so that's how I did this one. For this one right here, let me just find it. Here we go. For this one right here, what I did was I just cut out the strip, and that would be a strip just like this. And the way I did that was to take a scrap piece of white paper. I added my frame around it like this, and when you run it through your Amaze machine, it comes out and it has the border around it. Do you see? So that's how these work. You can use them in a couple of different ways. You can cut them down like I'm going to do for this card right here, but you have a bunch of different ways that you can use them. All right, so that one is the heart die right here. And then I have the, let me just find my stripes. This is my stripe band card right here. And that's just done with the stripes, but I've got a cute, awesome little thing that I'm going to do with this in another video. Wait until you see that one, all right? And then I have the hexagon die. Now, this is the one I thought I was going to like I thought I was going to like the least, and I absolutely love it the best. I love this die. It is just so cute with the little hexagons, and you don't need bees to go along with it. It doesn't have to be a honeycomb, even though that's what it looks like, but you'll see a card that I'm going to do with this one also in another video. So I'll be highlighting these quite a bit. They're not expensive, so if you're going to get one, you might as well get all four of them, and you're just not going to be sorry. You're going to absolutely love them. And then this is the one I'm going to do today. This is the card that I'm going to do, and this is the Fun Triangles die. Let me just show you a different way to do that one. And that one is just done, like I said, that's the, excuse me, the single piece just like this. All right? So there's that one. And then here is, remember I showed you the heart card. Let me just show you. So that one was cut into the card base, and this one was done with the single die right here. All right, I did also highlight each one of the new ribbons that are in that same mini catalog. So this is the bubblegum one, this is the banana one right here, and that's got the nice little stitching around the edges, and then this one has the little diagonals onto it. It's absolutely gorgeous ribbon. So that's new ribbon that's in that mini catalog also, so make sure you take a look at that. And then let's get started on this card. All right, again, I'm going to use the Fun Triangles die for this one. I'm going to do it a little bit different. So here we have the, let's grab some scrap paper here. This is my grid sheet. And let's put all of our supplies on here. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to start with is a card base that is 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it at 5 1/2. So that's my card base. Then my next layer is going to be my whipped cream layer right here, and I cut that, instead of having it 5 1/4 by 4, I cut it 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. I wanted a little slice less than a normal layer would be, and that's because I'm going to add a little strip right over here, something that you can do easy, easy, easy. All right, so let's take our Easy Glide and just add some down the side right here, and we're going to add, now I like to have my piece a little bit longer, and that way there what I can do is just trim it off. I think it's a lot easier than trying to get it so that it is absolutely perfect. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm lining my card up with my grid so that I can make them so that they're nice and even. So what I do is I just line up the squares, and then you have your nice little piece that runs right down here, okay? So now when you're done, you have your, now it is actually four inches wide. So it's 5 1/4 by 4 inches wide, which is what a normal layer is. All right. So now let me just take my Grand Pro shears here, non-stick, self-sharpening, and I'm just going to cut off the ends right here. And like I said, you don't have to do it this way, but I just like doing it because you know you're going to get the ends even. No matter how good you are at cutting, sometimes it just doesn't come out exact. So by doing it this way, you're just going to get the exact, there we go. You're just going to get the exact measurements, okay? All right, so there's our card base. That's this part right here, and now it is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And what I'm going to do now is to take this little piece right here. Now, the best way, I found the best way to do it is to use some of our Journey Craft Glue. You know how much I love this, okay? And it never gets clogged, which I love, okay? And so I'm just going to take and just put little dots of it all the way around. And the nice thing about this is it doesn't come globbing out. So all I'm doing is just taking and dabbing some little dots to catch on your paper. All right, there we go. That should be enough. And like I said, it's so easy to take off. Now make sure you have grid paper down here because I did glue beyond where I needed to, but it's okay because we're going to cut it off. And remember, with our scissors, you don't have to worry about the glue. All right, so you can stick that anywhere that you want. All right, just make sure it's nice and straight. Right? Okay, and then we're going to take our scissors and just cut off these little pieces right here. You can also take your trimmer and just trim off the edges if you're not sure, you know, you cut straight. But I just like to turn it upside down and just cut. There. Okay, so these are garbage. And here is our little piece right here. So far, so good. All right, there we go. Now just make sure it's all glued down, nice and even, nice and straight. Okay, all right, now what we're going to do is we're going to make our little banner. So I just cut out a little piece of paper. I'll have the measurements on my blog. When you cut banners, just cut the middle straight up and then bring this side in and then bring this side in, and then you'll definitely have them even, rather than trying to make them so that they go, like you try to cut up and down and then you end up not having it even on either side. All right, so then this is just going to get glued right on here with our Easy Glide. All right, so that's going to go right here, right at the end with the end right here. I'm going to just trim off this just another little piece right here. There we go. Okay, so now we have those pieces right there, and now we're just going to take and stamp. I used my circle dies with the beautiful perforations, and remember, these come all nested. I love, love, love them. You get so many in your packet. All right, and then we're going to take the stamp set from Be Happy. It's one of my favorite ones, and you've used this before. I've used it before. I just love it. So Happy Thoughts Make Happy Hearts, and I'm going to stamp that with my black licorice ink and the stamp Happy Thoughts Make Happy Hearts. All right, and just stamp that right in the middle. All right, and then all we have to do is to take and put our pop dots on here, and I'm going to take my my medium-sized Journey foam squares. We have small and medium, and we're only going to need 2 for that. Take these off and add them to our card right here. So all I have to do is to take and just pop this on here like this, and you can pop it anywhere that you want. I think I'll do it right here. All right, just like that. And then let's take some of our new bubblegum ribbon. It's got the little checks in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Easy to tie, very soft ribbon. Very, very soft ribbon. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, and then just tie it as tight as you want. You don't want to strangle it, but you want it to be nice and tight. Flatten it out. I'm going to trim it off with my good scissors right here. Once you use these scissors, you will never go back to another pair of scissors ever again. I'm telling you, they're just absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to take some of our Journey dots right here and just put it on my little bow right here. Okay, right there. All right, and that'll hold just one little dot. That's all you need. A little dot will do you. All right, and there's that. All right, now let's attach it to our card first, and then we'll add our little sequence to it. All right, so I'm going to do that again with my Journey foam squares. I always put one in the middle so it doesn't sag. You don't even need to take the end off of that, because it's just going to be a placeholder. All right, but you do want to take them off, these other ones right here on the side. Whoops, I did take that one off. These are easy to come off. It's not like it's hard to take off, but you don't have to. All right, and then we're going to add that to our card base right here. And we are almost done. All right, see, now that it's 4 1/4 by, or 4 by 5 1/4, it fits perfectly all the way around. Isn't that so easy? It's an easy card, but it's just so pretty. All right, so now we're going to take our Pink World Journey sequence and just add a couple of dots with, and you could put them anywhere that you want, you know, it's just, I'll just put a couple here. Maybe I'll put a couple right down here just to bring it all together. All right, and then we're just going to add our little journey dots right here. All right, so I usually take a bunch of them out and just lay them on. All right, there's one. And we are almost done. Isn't that a fast card, but so pretty? Absolutely pretty, pretty, pretty. The colors, you know, when you live in winter country, you know, and you don't have green grass and flowers all the time, you just appreciate the different colors. In fall, it's absolutely gorgeous here. In the winter, when it's snowing before the snow gets dirty, it's absolutely gorgeous, but there's nothing like the spring, because the Northerners always love to see spring coming, and to me, this just reminds me of some spring colors. So that is my card for today. Super simple, super easy, but it highlights these beautiful dies. So remember, this one is the Fun Triangles die. Stay tuned for my next video, because that is going to be on the heart die. All right? Take care. Have a great day. Hop on over to my blog for all of the details on this. And if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.